Good morning and welcome in. Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along. It is Thursday. Let's take a look at your latest local news from around the region. It is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. In your latest local news this morning, the First Presbyterian Church in Newberry is hosting its free community fellowship meal tonight. Do it once per month on the third Thursday each month. Tonight's free community fellowship meal will be chicken marsala. They'll also be serving fettuccine alfredo, salad, peas, rolls, and dessert. The free community fellowship meal serves from 5 until 6:30 or until the food is gone. The church is located at 113 West John Street in Newberry. Everyone is invited to come join for dinner because the intention is to get to know each other better. No to-go meals are served. Again, the free community fellowship meals are served at the First Presbyterian Church the third Thursday of each month. For more information, you can contact the church at 293-5631. Again, don't miss tonight's free community fellowship meal in Newberry. Art with Ann and the local 4-H organizations teaming up for a fundraiser to benefit youth scholarships. Art with Ann presents Chasing the Night. It'll be a fundraiser to benefit 4-H youth scholarships in our community. You can come join the local 4-H for a relaxing afternoon filled with friends, the Northern Lights, and painting. The event will be from 1 until 4 p.m. on Saturday at the Luce County 4-H office. Participants will create their very own painting on a 16 by 20 stretched canvas. The painting for the evening can be seen in this week's edition of the Newberry News. Colors and composition can be changed to artist preference. The event will help support 4-H youth scholarships. To register, you can contact 4-H coordinator Ashley Freed at 906-322-6803. You're asked to wear old clothes or an apron for the painting program. Cost per person will be $40. Governor Gretchen Whitmer has appointed a Newberry native to a special board to help those who are in need. Governor Gretchen Whitmer announcing the appointment to several boards and commissions recently, including appointing Jamie Glenn, a Newberry graduate, to the Barrier-Free Design Board. Glenn, who currently resides in Marquette, informally was from Newberry, is an ADA coordinator and accessibility advocate at Superior Alliance for Independent Living. Glenn holds a Bachelor of Arts in Creative Writing and Journalism from NMU. Glenn has been reappointed as a member who is physically limited and a wheelchair user. She'll serve a term commencing January 30th of 2025 and expiring in October of 2027. The Barrier-Free Design Board has the responsibility to receive, review, and process requests for exemptions to the barrier-free design specifications. It requires appropriate equivalent alternatives when exceptions are granted. That board receives, processes, and makes recommendations for barrier-free design rules. The appointment is subject to the advice and consent of the Michigan State Senate. The Michigan Department of Natural Resources continues to work on making access to fishing locations easily enterable in the winter season. Most recently, the Michigan Department of Natural Resources continued a successful program originally launched in 2021 to keep boating access sites plowed at more than 24 popular UP ice fishing destinations. Various local partners have teamed up with their nearby DNR offices to assist the Department of Natural Resources with the program to ensure access to ice fishing opportunities in the UP are available consistently during snow conditions. Nearly 30 locations situated across 10 of the 15 UP counties have DNR boating access sites managed for recreational boating. The DNR is entering into agreements with partners to plow the access sites for the winter season. Local locations include Little Lake Harbor and Cax Lake, as well as Big Manistee Lake in Luce County, South Manistee, North Manistee, Millicokia, and Millicokins Lake in Mackinac County, and in Schoolcraft County, Indian Lake and McDonald Lake are among sites as part of the program. If you're interested in partnering with the DNR to keep more sites plowed, contact Stacy Welling Howie at the Department of Natural Resources. You can call 906-228-6561 for more information in the most recent edition of the Newberry News. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. That is your latest local news this morning. It's your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. The news today is brought to you by the Luce County Animal Shelter in Newberry. For volunteer opportunities, adoption information, and more, you can call 293-6622. Time now to check in with sports this morning. High school basketball last night. Boys action from the EUP Conference. Newberry defeats St. Ignace on senior night at the Jail to Cook Gymnasium. Indians with the 43-31 victory. St. Ignace took the lead early in the third quarter before the Indians went on an 18-0 run to help wrap up that victory in that contest. The Indians wrapped up the regular season with that win, clinched their first winning record since 2016-17, now prepare for district play starting next week. Engadine traveled to Big Bay to knock for a boys and girls varsity doubleheader last night. The Black Bears edged the Eagles in the boys contest 44-41. Meanwhile, in the girls game, it was all Lady Black Bears 71-26 over the Lady Eagles. Big night on the local sports calendar tonight. Varsity hockey heads to tournament time. The Emeralds Co-op will be in the regional round against the Negaunee Miners. That's a 6 o'clock puck drop tonight at the Negaunee Ice Arena. Winner of that game advances to Saturday's regional semifinal, which will be held at the Big Bear Arena in Sault Ste. Marie. The Newberry girls are on the road, looking to bounce back from a tough loss the other night. They'll be in Manistee to take on the Lady Emeralds. 6 o'clock in the JV game, 7:30 for the varsity at the Boniface Gymnasium. Meanwhile, in middle school basketball tonight, the UP Conference Championships for 7th and 8th grade teams. Engadine's 8th graders playing for the middle school championship. They'll take on Rudyard in the 8th grade EUP championship game tonight at JKL Bawading in the Sioux. Your latest local weather forecast for the day today. Here's what you can expect. We'll see snow showers, mostly cloudy, a high in the low 20s, wind chills in the single digits. Tomorrow, for your Friday, mostly cloudy, a high in the upper 20s, light southwest winds 5 to 10. Early outlook for the weekend, Saturday, mostly cloudy, a high in the mid-20s. Sunday, chance of snow, cloudy, highs peaking up into the low 30s. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. That's your news, sports, and weather. It's your Newberry News Update on M123 FM.
If you're looking for a furry friend to help brighten your days, then look no further than the Luce County Animal Shelter. They have many lovable pets, just waiting to find their forever homes. From playful pups and cuddly kittens to gentle dogs and cats looking for a quiet place to call home, the Luce County Animal Shelter has the perfect companion for you. Visit the Luce County Animal Shelter today and let's create heartwarming memories together. Because when you adopt, you're not just finding a pet, you're finding a lifelong friend.